Hello everyone, and welcome to today's edition of Locking It Down with Lucy. I was just checking that I picked the right sound things. Oh, hang on. I feel like I need to... I don't know. It's that weird time where it's like light but dark, so I've got to figure it out. It's not like pitch black, so you know how it goes. Anyway, today it's episode 94 of Locking It Down with Lucy. How's everybody doing on this fine Thursday evening? I hope you're all well. We got a couple of things coming up today, but first off, the poll at the top, which is I'm just a little bit curious. Normally, and also, okay, this is the weird thing. I'm not sure if I'm really alone today. So we'll see. I feel a little, what's the word? Inhibited or slightly self-conscious, I suppose. Anyway, today's poll is, which of the following are you most likely to be when meeting somebody? Are you early, late, right on time, or a flake? I can't believe that 4% is a flake. But I'm just curious. I'm curious what we're doing because I feel like more often than not, I'm definitely an early person. I leave within good time. I am very meticulous when it comes to meeting. I look up the route the night before. I'm on Google Maps. I'm checking where I'm meant to be going. I'm looking up the trains. I know exactly. I know how long it takes me to get ready. I'm not faffing about. I'm there. I'm ready. I'm going. It takes, something will have to happen for me to be late, out of my control. Also, I just have a lot of time, I suppose. I understand when people have things to do. That being said, when I used to go out with the family, we were always late. But if you think about it, you know, my parents had to get like 6 people ready. And once someone might be ready and someone else might be not ready, and then it all just falls apart. When you're one person, it's obviously much easier. So yeah, we'll check in on that later. I'd be curious to see what the votes are. So let's say hello to everybody we have in the chat today. We have Chris J says hi. I'm going to be popping in and out because it's laundry day. Nice. KRPTV says evening all. Evening. Dusty B70 says, good evening, my fellow humans. Now, I put Lucy the Human in the title last week because it was Sonic the Hedgehog themed. I am Lucy and I am a human. Lucy the Human. I forgot to take it out today. People were like, what? That was the reason for that, because we were talking about Sonic. We'll still be talking about Sonic. There he is in the background. Oh, we'll get to him later. I love him. Then Gilmaro says hello. Rui says, oh, hi, Lucy. Can't believe it's Thursday already. Nor can I, because last week it was Friday. I felt like it came around very quickly as well. Robert War says hello. We got Dagan says, hi, Lucy. Hello. Jamie says hello. Fabio says hello. Cool sunglasses. And then today's sponsor, no sponsors. Supper Salmon says hola amigo. Jose says hey. Steve Like a Fox says hi, Lucy. Hello everyone. Hello. Unlucky 13 says I hung out with a what is going on? Oh, I hung out with the Central American crowd in uni. I learned pretty quickly that if I showed up on time, I was half an hour early, so I adjusted. Oh my God, I had that once. The longest I ever waited for someone was an hour and a half. And I was like, oh my God, why am I waiting this long? But I did anyway. Hannah says hello. Hello, Hannah. Terrence says, hi, Lucy. Oh, Jamie accidentally voted a flake. We got Joel S says hello. We got Kevin Ross says hello. I feel like I'm seeing some new names today, so thank you all. Hello, if you are new. I don't know why I'm bowing down like you're Vince McMahon, but maybe you could be. No chance. Sponsorship from Sonic. I see. I'll tell you all about that from our sponsor later. More from our sponsor Sonic later. There is no sponsor. I don't think anything. No one's going to sponsor this rambling nonsense. If anything, I don't know. Just sponsored by me. Resi Hill says, hi, Lucy, hello. So what have we got? Oh, Crash Test Gaming, a voice I haven't done in a while, says, hello, stranger. Is that how he speaks? I can't remember how the merchant speaks anymore. What are you buying? What are you selling? There we go. That's how we get it. Right, so what have we got coming up on the show today? Well, of course, first we have the highlights and lowlights of the week later on. Then we have clip of the week, of course. New segment alert, picture of the week. I know, right? We're moving up places. There's a news item, Sonic related. Then we'll move on to a little bit of currently playing. Oh, there's going to be some trophy talk. I've got some trophy thoughts that I want to share with you guys to get the zeitgeist of what's going on. There's also, by popular demand, a Luna Logs returns. Hooray! Luna's cameraman gave me some footage from Luna's outing, so we will share that with you. And then at the end, I told you last week that I'd been watching a lot of YouTube of this guy who does eating challenges. So I'm going to challenge myself today to an eating challenge live at the end of the show. But what it will be, Nobody knows. You'll have to stick around and find out if I can do that. So that's what's coming up. Oh, and before we get into the show, I would also like to say thanks to everybody who tuned into the Easter activities. That was Lock It Down with Lucy, the Returnal stream, and the Flat Tour on Sunday. Thank you for showing the video some love and checking it out. And now I've just got to decorate the place. So let us then kick off with... There is no part 2 of Sonic Curry. Highlights and lowlights of the week. This is where I invite you guys to put your highlights or lowlights of the week in the chat, and we just talk about it. Kevin is saying eating 10 pieces is not dying challenge. No. This is a pretty tame challenge, but it's one I feel like I've been preparing for all of my life. Will I be able to reach the heights? Who knows? We'll find out in about an hour and 15 minutes, I suppose. Right, so let me start with... Oh, what am I drinking, of course? Duh! I thought I was missing something because I've been waiting to drink this drink for quite some time. I'll let you put your highlights and lowlights of the week. But I went to the local export shop and I got something a little bit different. So it's a Fanta. I don't know what... I didn't know that Fanta made so many strange and wonderful drinks, but I'm here for it. It's elderflower and lemon. So... Not sponsored by Sonic. Just all Sonic everything. Let's give this bad boy a try. Gotta give it a little... I feel like it's been a while since I've not drunk the flat Pepsi. Ooh! Ooh, it's got a nice smell. A bit like an air freshener. Who's not wanted to drink an air freshener before? I certainly. I finished it. I finished it on the Returnal stream. Ooh. Ooh, that does taste like an air freshener. Yeah, like something you put in the bathroom. But this makes it sound bad, but it's the only way I can describe it to you. But it's got that really, like, taste to it. Like, you go in the bathroom and it goes... Or maybe the taste of a cleaning wipe. Very cleaning wipe tasting. But I like it. Who knew that a cleaning what are they called? Antibacterial wipe would taste so good. No. It's not minty. It's lemony. It's like washing up liquid. I'm saying all the worst things to describe how nice this drink is, but it really is. It is very nice, and I'm very much enjoying it. I feel like you could definitely taste the combination of... It's not quite lemon, but it's not quite elderflower. It's something new. Oh, we've got a few stragglers coming in to the chat. Corey says hello. Hi. I'm not going to be moderating as I'll be on the floor building IKEA furniture. Nice. I need to do some of that myself soon. Nemo says hello, Lucy. Hi. We've got Fly Highland here. PS3 Gaming Scotland says hi, everybody. Jazz D says Diet Dettol. Cheers to the Diet Dettol. I had no idea that Fanta was doing this. Like, I thought it would be this colour. Just a non-colour. This is very nice. The return of the interesting drink. Oh, and there go the fairies. There go the fairies. Oh, look at them dance. What's that on my ceiling? Only when I look up. How can that be there? How can there be a line on my ceiling? That's not possible. I don't touch the ceiling. I'm not tall enough. I'll have to investigate that later. The Real Lee Watson says, hi, Lucy. All right, come on. Let's do highlights and lowlights of the week. So everybody... I have quite the low light of the week this week. I don't even know if I can say what the low light is. I mean, because I feel self-conscious. But I guess the only way I can put it, everybody, is that the nightmare scenario happened. The nightmare scenario being, you know how the ceiling is very thin and you can hear a lot of things? So normally... I try and go to bed somewhat early so I don't hear the noises that are happening of people, going about their lives and stuff. And then, I don't know, I kind of woke up in the night because something woke me up. And I was like, what? I know when you wake up and you're not really sure what's happening and there were some sounds happening and I was like, what is this? And I was like, oh no, it is. And yeah, pretty much woke up to the sound of, what do they say? Maybe knocking boots. It was weird. I was like, no, made worse by the fact that now there's squeaky floorboards in the bedroom. So I think it was yeah, yes, PS3 Gaming Scotland. I did hear that. So yeah, there was also this squeaking sound to go along with the bed and all of the other noises. Yeah, a little bit of sim woohoo I heard. So it was on with the noise cancelling headphones. But the thing is, you can't block out the fact that you know it's happening. So I had to put on a podcast. And who came to my rescue? Good old Jim Ross, JR came. I listened to JR's podcast to block out what was happening. And it was 1 a.m. at night. I think I was more annoyed that I was woken up at 1 a.m. in the night. No, this has not happened before. So I guess the only solution now is forevermore noise cancelling headphones. Now, at the moment, I'm going to sleep with... So this is the mistake I made. I was like, you know what? I'm going to give my ears a break and go to bed before the other people go to bed. This is a weird conversation, but we all know what we're talking about, right? We're on the same wavelength. So I would go to bed early so that I would go to sleep and then hopefully not wake up. So I'm quite the heavy sleeper, guys, all right? I'm not a light sleeper. I sleep through a lot of things. So this was some loud... Yeah, okay. So, and then, so now I'm just going to go noise cancelling headphones forever. I guess the words of JR sounds like a real slobberknocker. Yes, noise cancellation doesn't cancel vibrations, you're right. So anyway, I've got these noise cancelling headphones that are over here, like this, that I go, oh my God, I think they're here. Oh, well, I'm living my life. So I've got some noise cancelling headphones, but the problem with noise cancelling headphones is I'm a side sleeper. Can't really sleep on your side. And they're my really nice Sony ones I love, and I'm kind of worried about breaking them by trying to sleep in them. So I have to kind of sleep like some kind of vampire. Like, I don't actually sleep like that. I don't know if it's possible to go to sleep like... well, firstly, you have to close your eyes. Okay, maybe I should stop making faces. Secondly, that's not very relaxing. Anyway... So yeah, I have now bought some in-ear noise cancelling headphones, and I'm just going to wear them for life. You know, I can't take a risk like that again. I thought I was living dangerously there, and didn't pay off. So there we go. Now, well, I'm not sure if I really exacted revenge, but I decided that because I was so rudely woken up, I thought it was only fair. Turnabout is fair play, right? So the next day, I feel like I'm going to have to whisper this just in case. So get in real close. Yeah, exactly. They're not that close. So, so the next day, actually not even the next day, while I was listening to good old JR on the grill and JR, they were talking about WrestleMania 23, I decided that I was going to set an alarm clock for myself. And normally, I have a vibration alarm because I don't want to hear blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear any sounds, but this was a special occasion. So I set my alarm like 6 a.m. and I set it so that there would be a sound. And when it went off in the morning, I didn't turn it off. This is some petty shit. I was like, fine, I'm just gonna. And then I was up all like da 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 da, and then I was gonna get ready to go out. So I decided to start. Normally, so this is the thing, right? I'm normally a very quiet person, all right? I go about my business very quietly. All business matters quite quietly. And, God, I wish I'd done like music by Spotify. I could have done like antidote, like, so at 6 o'clock, let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready, let's get ready. Anyway, so I'm normally a very quiet person. I do a lot of things with headphones on, but for some reason that day, I decided that I wanted to get dressed and get dressed listening to music. So I put on some hard rock, hallelujah, and got ready at 8 o'clock. And then I heard the movements. Oh my God. Anyway, that was my one act of revenge, I suppose. Maybe they like punk pop and hard rock. Who knows? So I am quiet. Thank you very much, Nick. I'm only loud for 2 hours a week. It's my 2-hour loud week allowance. I'm loud in a situation, all right? No, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. So yeah. Oh, Chris J, you have to wind back. What happened? Oh dear. So yeah, that's my low light of the week. Lesson learned. So I bought the Sony noise cancelling in-ear headphones but I sent them to work. So unfortunately, I don't have them yet. But tomorrow, hopefully, I will pick them up. I hope that they will be quiet. Like, I mean, not quiet. I hope they'll be comfy because I just love sleeping on my side. I don't want to do any more of this half sleeping. I want to go to sleep, man. I like sleeping. What can I say? No, it's got to a really bad point, everybody. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have to be quiet again. It's infiltrated my mind so much. Not that situation, but just the situation. I started to dream about them. I saw them in the street yesterday. I'm like, I have this, and they stomp about in my dreams, and I'm like trying to sleep. Your low light was their highlights, says Jose. Very good. I like that. But yeah, I'm like having a nice dream, and who comes stomping along? Ruins everything. God. Yeah. Noisy in a different sense this time, Chris J. Anyway, that's my low light. So yeah, let's move on to your lowlights of the week. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm sure once I get my noise cancelling headphones, it'll be fine. I won't need to ever worry myself about that again. But JR to the rescue. Right, do you drink coffee? I did the other day. I drank a flat white just to Sorry. I just read a comment for some reason. It really tickled me. I don't know why. Maybe no, it wasn't this. Reach and flexibility. Yeah, they were testing their flex and oh my god, why do I keep saying flex and reflexibility? Their reach and flexibility. I don't know why this comment made me laugh. Fly Highland said knocking boots, question marks. You live below a goblin. I don't know why that's made me laugh so much that I can't even get the sentence out. Right. No. Oh, don't. Right. Let's move on to your lowlights and highlights of the week. Hopefully they're slightly better. Right. Dagan says lowlight of the week was I slipped on blood at the hospital during surgery, which was incredibly embarrassing because the new interns were watching. That sounds horrific. Like that there's just blood on the floor. Hopefully you were okay and everything as well. But I'm not a fan of hospitals. That's why I'm freaked out. Like if I saw blood in a hospital, which I know that's probably where it's going to be, I'd freak out. You should start making noises back. No! KRP TV says, low light. I started back to work after having a week off. Yeah, that is a shame when that happens. I loved having a 4-day weekend. It was so good. All right, let's scroll down because now we're all talking about other things that have been happening. Oh, we've got some now. Ever played video games and the next thing you know it's 5 a.m. in the morning, you're like, shit, I have work soon. No, because I'm a responsible adult. No, the longest I've ever played a video game to was The Last of Us when it first came out. I was playing multiplayer, and I don't think it was quite 5 a.m. It was probably at 4:30 a.m. Not that makes much of a difference, but I do remember turning around and seeing the sunlight and was like, guys, I have to go to bed. It's like the daylight is happening. But I didn't have a job then, so it was fine. Highlight of the week says Dusty was tied up Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 shinies. Congratulations. Want to play through the whole trilogy again. I know, right? It makes you want to. Lowlight is my car is not going to be ready until the 3rd of May. That sucks. I'm sorry. What if they're your subscribers? They're absolutely not my subscribers. I don't know what's going on. There's this weird tension that I can't. Oh, it's freaking me out. Chris J says, highlight, went home for Easter and hung out with my doggo. Oh, that is sweet. Unlucky 13 says, this week's lowlights and highlights are going to be really depressing for the reluctantly self. Oh, dear. I mean, it's the flat life, I suppose. I don't know. I'm living these new experiences because I never really moved out or lived by myself. So I'm sure if I was a student, but I didn't move away as a student. So I'm sure this would have happened to people before, but I'm only just living now, everybody. I'm 31 years old and life is only just happening to me, So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get a tattoo next. Whoa. Jamie says, double low light. Chelsea lost to Arsenal last night and I went back to work yesterday. Wap, wap, wap. Oh, sorry. I've got to change myself because my knee is hurting. So we've got a lot of lowlights. There's nothing high happening. The tide is high. I don't know. I feel like maybe I missed out on an experience, perhaps. What is my highlight of the week? Oh, hang on. That is such a good drink. I'm such a fan of it. I do have Space Now Nick, the game Cat How for VR, and I might consider getting a VR too. Next thing I do is crazy dye your hair, maybe. So my highlight of the week, everybody, is my Sonic statue. Should we have a look at it? So my friend at work, Garrett, he's in the US. Shout out to you, Garrett. He doesn't watch the show, but that's fine. He was like, "Oh, I'll send you a housewarming gift," and we both are big fans of the little blue hedgehog. So there it is. So let's go grab him. Let's go grab him. We can have a look. See. Oh, hang on. So it came in that box. Do I need to get the box? So I believe this is the Sonic Mania Collector's Edition. Oh, what? Sonic, please, chill out. And so you've got the Mega Drive. Got the Mega Drive. And you have Sonic on top. And check this out, ready? Should I do that at 3 a.m. at night? That would be great, wouldn't it? Just when I wake up at night. That must be infinitely frustrating. I thought that the volume would actually... so it's happening from the power switch. So there we go. That doesn't do anything. That also doesn't do it. That's just for show. And then, yeah, you got Sonic here. And then it also comes with a... I don't think this is real. I think it's just plastic. But it comes with a Mega Drive cartridge for Sonic Mania. So I wish I could put it somewhere. That's the only problem. Is it's like a solo piece. I wish I could slot it in, but Sonic's in the way. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. Now this has got to, inspire me now to get some kind of shelving so that Sonic can be in his full glory somewhere. I'm thinking about this area over here off screen that you can't see. Maybe getting some shelves so I can put the big guy on. And then maybe I'll get some blue tack or something and just blue tack that here. Because I think the piece needs to go together. That would certainly make a good alarm clock. Sega! The power button doesn't work. So let me put Sonic back in the background. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll probably just keep on talking. Keep on talking. Da, 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 da. So that was very cool. Thank you so much, Garrett, for sending me that. Ooh, something is moving about in there. Ugh, sorry, I'm just gonna return the Sonic. I think I had that. And then that was there. Good. Right. Yeah, the weather's great. Sense of the Neighbours with Sonic. Let's see the box. I'm not sure if the box is that interesting, but fine, I'll get back up again then, Jose. Good lord. So the box, this is the reverse of an unboxing. You start with what's inside and then get to the box. So we have Sonic Mania Collector's Edition, and it opened like this. It's an audio adventure now. I quite like that. I'm definitely going to keep this box. And then on the side we've got Sonic. On the back it says, 2D Sonic is back! A brand new adventure! Play as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles as you race through all new zones and fully reimagined classics, each filled with exciting surprises and powerful bosses. Harness Sonic's super new spin drop dash. Wait, you can read. Well, or can you? I don't know. I can only read sometimes and then I give up. So yeah, we've got some, some fluff about Sonic Mania, which was a great game, by the way, and if you haven't played Sonic Mania, get to it. Only missing a platinum, sadly. And then on the side, welcome to the next level with Dr. Robotnik. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Right, let's put this back over here so that Sonic can be in the background. Sega. So yeah, that is my highlight of the week. Let's have a look at. I'm pretty sure I missed a highlight. Highlight everything else. Okay, yeah, very good, says Hannah. Hannah says, got back from work after being off sick for a week. I was starting in a new department, radio at the BBC, and got lost. One of the radio hosts had to help me find where I need to go. That's so exciting, Hannah. I love the BBC. I went there once at lunchtime and spoke to the woman at the gift shop. This was quite a long time ago. Sylvia, shout out to you. And she was like, please come back and visit me again. But I felt so socially awkward about the whole experience that I never did go back and visit her again. I feel quite bad about that. But that sounds really exciting. I'd love to like walk around the halls of the BBC. Oh, they always make the best stuff. Well, anyway, your highlight, your low light, was something that we made me be like, wow. I think that's exciting. Right. What's your favorite character in the Sonic franchises, Fabio? Well, it's got to be the main man, Sonic, obviously. Then Tails. I've also got a little something for Metal Sonic. So I don't know what it is. But then Sonic got too many characters, all right? I'm hardcore classic. So my other highlight of the week, just to move along here, is the fun fair. So there's a fun fair near my area, and I called up my sisters and was like, it's time to reunite D-Generation X, blah, blah, blah. Not quite. And we decided on a whim to go off to the fun fair. Now, keen-eyed viewers of Locking It Down with Lucy may recall that back when the show was done during lockdown, I wrote a list of things that I wanted to do during lockdown, and at the top of it, for some reason, I don't know why, I had this craving to go to a fun fair. I remember like saying it in a meeting and being like, oh, man, I just want to go to a fun fair. It's like having some weird craving that you can't explain. It's what I can imagine pregnant people go through, I suppose, except for food and peanut butter and weird things. Whereas I'm like, I just want to go to a fun fair. And it was interesting when I did go to a fun fair, what I thought of it. We'll get back to that. So please, for now, enjoy clip of the week. It's another clip of the week, and today we're doing something that's been on my to-do once lockdown is over. So what was the top of the list? It's the fun fair, guys. Let's go! Oh, transition. I'm sitting at the bus stop, waiting for my sisters to arrive. I seem to be always the person that's around. That's pretty loud. I seem to always be the person that's around early. So comment in the comments now. Are you more likely to be an early person or a late person? I should maybe put that as the poll. I probably haven't. I've probably forgotten I said this. If you're hungry, you can have a 5 girl. Oh wait, where is it? 5 girls. 5 girls. We're only 3 girls though. So. Look at this, 5 girls. It's like the exact same branding. Could you get any more on the mark? Even the menu. So here we are, we're at the fun fair. I love the smell as well. All the burgers being cooked. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The fun fair just has different vibes. Yeah, it was a spontaneous trip. Oh. I think tomorrow is the last day.
Oh, the teacup!
Oh, look, there's Jessie! Somebody pies in the water hole. What does he say to Woody? Like, well, jump in something or other. Woody! I'm definitely not getting on that. 100% not. Yeah, I mean, that's just terrifying. I was like, Tasha, why did you make me do this?
Tasha!
Oh my god, I was actually afraid.
You?
Horror one, you could do the crazy one. Crazy. That guy's having a great time. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do since I watched Stranger Things season 3. Oh, the crazy fun houses. Aren't you having fun? Let's go we gotta go kill the Russian guy. Ah! Is Tasha there? Yes. Ooh. Like it's just like this random stuff. Like, oh god, gotta get through the thing. Oh my god, we'll never get out of here. Double snare. It's deadly fun, but we'll melt in the sun. That's it. Double snare hates sunlight. Oh god, this is difficult. So, workout. Imogen, what did the cheese say when it looked in the mirror?
Hello me.
Oh my god, no, wait. Oh, it's not a mirror.
Wait, hold on, where are we going?
Are we in a dead end? Wait, some of these aren't mirrors. Some of these, oh, that's a mirror. Oh, we made it. Oh, I think it is just a straight line. We've made this so much more difficult than it really is. We live, look, even the small child was able to do it quicker than us.
Come on, jump on! It's the Crazy Fun House! Fun for all the family! When I see the sun glow. 2 floors of crazy fun! 2 floors of crazy fun! Join the fun on the inside! But I love you so! I play around with love before.
One day, I want to go on that standing up ride, like they did in Stranger Things, but not today. Not today, my friends, but one day I shall be brave enough. But look at it! It's insanity. So we had all the fun at the fair, everyone got their treats. Yay! Goodbye fun fair, that was pretty fun for an Easter Sunday. Bye fun fair. So there we go, that was the fun fair. And I discovered that fun fairs are actually very scary. Like, I had also a craving in lockdown to go to a theme park. And I had like zero fear. I had no fear in the theme park. I went to the fun fair and I was like, sure. And Tasha was like, oh, I really want to go on that claw ride because I really want to do it. And I was like, I'm not sure, Tasha, but I'll do it. I'll do it. You know, when you're the big sister, you got to step up, all right? So I went on it and my God, the fear that ran through my veins. Because I think it's more scary, the fun fair, because these rides are being built and dismantled. They're not there forever. And this thing was like, I just didn't like it. And there was this girl who went, stop the ride straight away. And the guy was like, So it's like, ah! And you were like, oh, it was awful. I hated it. But I'm glad that I did that ride first because then it wouldn't have, I don't think I would have done anything else. I did go on that jumper ride. So that was the thing as well. You sound like you're their mum. I felt like their mum. Because I had to, I was like, fine. I remember at one point, Natasha is quite that screamer on roller coaster rides. And she's going, ah! And I can't stop talking when I'm afraid. Clearly always afraid. I was like, Tasha, why have you made me do this? I'm only doing this because you're my sister. I don't like it. Why does it keep going round? And I was like, oh man, I just couldn't stop. I was like yakking away. And there's this little kid being like, he was like chilling. Man, oh, that was terrifying. That big ride, not going on that at all. So we went on the ghost train. That was pretty fun. But yeah, they're pretty tame events, fun fairs. But it was the smell of all of that food cooking that was pretty nice. Like, you know, that greasy like shh. And instead of screaming, all you hear is Sega. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the flat rides. I think I like roller coasters. I like to go somewhere. Being swung back and forth is not for me. Now, that last ride that you saw, the one that's like jump, 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 jump. Imogen wanted to go on that. I did not want to go on it. But then, yeah, exactly, we are. So Imogen was like, oh, I'm going to go on the ride. But and I was like, oh, why don't you go and do it yourself? I don't really want to. I'm rided out now. So she goes up and goes to pay. And the guy's like, you can't go on this by yourself. You need someone else. Guess who has to go on it? Oh, Lucy, the big sister. So I was like, oh man, I gotta go. So I paid my money and I got on the ride. And actually I really enjoyed it. It was like very much, and then it spun you around. Now we discovered that the only reason Imogen wasn't allowed on it by herself because she was too light. You needed to, and she literally did go, like flew into me, like she got yeeted on that other ride. But there was one point where Imogen turned to me. That's the thing about the fun fair as well. Everything is very loud. You just have to shout at each other. You're like, what do you want to go on next? What do you want to do? So we're on the ride and Imogen goes, well, it could be worse. It could be Plumstead. And I was like, what are you talking about? Why would this be worse if it was in Plumstead? I've got nothing against Plumstead. But what she actually said, misunderstanding, she said it could be worse. It could be constant. Plumstead, constant. I guess in my mind, I was just thinking about Plumstead. So yeah, that was the fun fair. That was pretty cool. But I think I didn't really do many of the games or anything. That is just like, that's my grandma said, oh, just throw your money away. That's what she would say. But I enjoyed being in the vibes. We were there for a couple of hours. We got our sweets at the end of the day and we did the thing. Mission accomplished. Let's have a look. I just want to shout out a comment that I saw earlier, which is Kevin Rouster saying the Bully amusement park. I loved going to the amusement park in Bully, but then when I got there, I realized I didn't really know what to do. I used to just do the test of strength a lot. And wasn't there a mirror maze? But you only do it in a mission. Oh, and the go-karting was there. Oh my God. It was so much fun going. I would mainly just go to the fun fair in Bully just to, be a bully, I suppose. Like go around like wedgie people, drop the marbles on the floor, see if I can get away with the authority figures. Hey, did I do the show? I must have been no, I don't know if I did do the show. When I was playing Bully, I did a Bully 2 replay a while. I think I might have just talked about it on a stream. And my goal was to try and, for my 50th trophy, I wanted, not my 50th trophy, but there was a trophy to wedgie 50 people. And so for the 50th one, my goal was to wedgie a teacher for that screenshot. Oh my God, the amount of times I went around just wedgieing the teachers just to see if it would be the one. It wasn't. Now, there was a very particular teacher in mind that I wanted to get, and he escaped me. What was his name? It's the guy whose house you break into, the principal. I wanted to wedgie the principal so bad. But unfortunately, the principal got fired or something happens and he has to leave the school. So no wedgie for the principal, got the science teacher instead. What can you do? But yeah, that game is so much fun. I love Bully. Yeah, there was a circus. We didn't go to circus. But yeah, I liked that. Yeah, it's the weather was pretty good that day as well, actually. It was a little chilly. Once you were on the rides, it was quite cold. But the bumper cars, now I did want to go on the bumper cars, but it was £4. So that's the difference with the fun fair. You have to pay up front for each ride you want to go on. So you kind of have to sort out, figure out what's worth paying for based on things. Now we're all talking about Bully. Night Poetry says, great first hour of my birthday in lockdown with Lucy. Oh, happy birthday, Night Poetry. Hope you have a great day. And I'm glad that locking it down with Lucy can help. Chris J saying there is a great park here in Sweden called Lisberg. Amazing roller coasters and huge arcades. Oh, one day I need to go to Europa Park. I want to go to Europa Park so badly. That was going to be... I just don't know. Well, I do know how. I just can't go by myself. But I need to get, assemble a crew. We can go to Europa Park together. Live the dream. Yes, Bully was a fire game. Oh, so good, Bully. I used to love going to the arcade in Bully and playing the video game and playing that video. Oh yeah, it's the one where you're like a sumo and you have to eat all the food and then do other things. Yes, float like a bee, sting like a bee. The boxing. So yeah, that was pretty fun. I remember Kiss Band had a video game. Something Circus was like Quake. Really? That's interesting. Now for something a little different, we're gonna quickly switch over to photo of the week. Photo of the week. Everybody, I discovered this recently. I went home at the weekend. Look at it. It's me when I was 7 years old. I thought I didn't have a picture like this of me as a child with video game things. Everyone's got that picture of them when they're at when they're at home and it's Christmas Day and they've opened their game console or whatever. And I was sad that I just don't feel like I had that. But I found it. Here it is. Sorry, I just need to there we go. But yeah, there it is. So I obviously here have this art set. I remember those roller skates as well. Look at the blow-up mattress in the background. I'm not quite happy. But yeah, I got a Game Boy. Now, I don't know if this is birthday or Christmas. This might be birthday. It's very confusing. But can you see at the bottom left corner? Can I zoom this up? That is the Game Boy that was on the TV that I used to plug into the TV. That thing here. You can't see my but I'm talking about that thing at the bottom. That was the thing I had, which had 100 games, and you plug it into the TV, and you would just type a number in. It had Pitfall and everything. I don't look too happy. I did love those roller skates. Man, what a time it was back then. That's all Imogen's crap in the background as well, like her stupid car toy. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that I have a picture like this. That's a lot of art supplies. I was big into the arts, you know. I liked the arts, darling. So my Game Boy. Now, even though I have this in this picture, I didn't actually play it that much. That's not a color. That's just black and white, baby. So I played on it Mario Brick Breaker. Like, that's literally the only Mario game I've ever... No, Dr. Mario. The only Mario game I ever played was that. And the other game that I had was like that, like a ball... What do you call it? Sort of ball basher. Brick Breaker. How old was I in that photo? I think I'm 7. Actually, I can tell you, because along with this photo was some words as written by me. So please look into the eyes of this photo and listen to what I said. Myself. I'm reading this from another picture I'm looking at. At home, I am very fussy about things and naughty, and I don't help. At school, I am as good as an angel. This is me on Christmas Day. That's literally what I wrote with this photograph around it, because it's in like a scrapbook. Then I've written about my sister Tasha. My sister Tasha, she is good and bad. I love her some things. I don't like her some things. Interesting. Cryptic, you might say. My brother Owen, sometimes he's a real pain, and I love him too. This is my little sister Imogen. And I... Now, I just put and I, her too, but then I had to put the love in. Put the love in. So yeah, that was an extract from me as a 7-year-old about myself and my family back in the day. Jeff Sawyer, hello. Sup, how's it going? So there we go. I'm quite happy. I wish I had a picture of me and my PlayStation though. If I could just find in the annals of time, because it's such a it's been such a thing. I feel like if I have old pictures, it'll be of the PlayStation in the background. I'm pretty sure I've got pictures that I've taken of my brother playing the PlayStation and stuff. But why were you naughty but good at school?
Because I could be.
Worthy of returnal glyph messages. Yes, maybe. I didn't diss Mario. That's the only thing I had was that Mario game. And I don't feel like I played my Game Boy that often, to be honest. It was more of a novelty, I guess. The Christmas tree gives it away. My birthday is very close to Christmas, which is why it's kind of confusing, and probably why I had a lot of presents, because that's why I think it might be... I don't know. Oh, I have a question for you guys. What is your favourite present you got for Christmas? Okay, I love to know. So I feel like my favourite present, the one that I ever... Could be in a horror game. The one that sticks to mind, I'm talking about a present / memory, because I'm pretty sure like getting something like a PlayStation probably was quite big, but I don't remember that. I think for me, it was maybe my 9th or 8th birthday, like going downstairs and there was a bike, and I was like, because it was like a big present. There's something about when you're a kid, you want big presents. I don't really know why, but just seeing the bike, and that was a birthday present actually. Or was it joint? It might be the joint birthday Christmas present. Seeing the bike propped up against the Christmas tree. They didn't even wrap it. But how do you wrap a bike? I was like, oh wow. So that was pretty exciting. I probably also was happy when I got my Sega. I think I got the Sega for my birthday as well. See, it's very confusing because I remember getting my Sega and my uncle came around for Christmas, but I didn't want to talk to anybody. I just wanted to play Sonic. So I went to the next room and just was playing Sonic for the entire day. So I don't think I would have done that on Christmas. I think that would have been like, I would have got it for my birthday and then been like, oh, I need to continue playing this. So, I almost choked on myself. So I think that's, who got the rollerblades? They were my rollerblades. It was all my presents. But yeah, I think those are the ones that really stick out to me as, now I've had some bad Christmas presents. One time my dad forgot one of my presents. I think we opened up the presents and we were like, Dad, where's GTA 4? We bought GTA 4. And he was like, oh, I don't know. And he just lost it at the back of his cupboard. Hadn't even wrapped it up. So then we had to be like, oh, we just pretended to wrap it up and then unwrapped it. And then I think another thing happened where my brother had a copy of FIFA 2006 and it melted. So when he played it, now not melted physically, but something had gone wrong with the disc, and so we couldn't play it. Sad times. But yeah, I didn't really get a lot for Christmas. It was kind of like there was no real big presents. You had to sort of save up your money and just go. You look through the Argos catalogue and be like, ooh, what shall I get? Right, let's read out some of your favourite Christmas presents. Nick the Game Cat House says N64. Nice. Chris J is saying probably my first guitar or the OG Xbox back in 2001. Nice. Hannah says maybe my bike when I was younger or my Nintendo Wii. There's something about a bike, isn't there, that's like quite exciting when you're a kid. You're like, oh, a bicycle. Silent Jet 85 says the NES is 1990. Oh, in 1990. That makes sense. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so consoles are a big deal. Jamie says I got my iPod one year too. That was pretty good. Yeah, that sounds like a good thing. The worst birthday present I got, says PS3 Gaming Scotland, was a slice of cheese. Cheese grummet, really? That's interesting. My dad gave me an extension cord for my 18th birthday. His dad gave him one, so he kept the tradition going, says Chris Jane. That's pretty cool. I also like now that we've turned into worst presents that you've received for Christmas. But yeah, I think that's... well, if I'm talking about a worst present, my aunt bought me the Blue CD when I was like 14 or something, and I was like, oh. And then I think I might have given it to the bully at school. Well, she wasn't quite my bully, but she wasn't a very nice girl. But I think because, I don't know why, but I was like, oh, I don't really listen to the song. And it was like the album that had One Love for the Mother's Pride and that song with Elton John. Sorry seems to be the hardest word. So I think I might have been like, oh, I'm going to give that to someone else because I don't really like it. And blue's not really my style. So there. Wait, girls have bullies too. Yeah, it's not synonymous to just guys. I wouldn't say that I was. I mean, people suffer bullying much worse. But, you know, there's the mean girls that are more mean to certain people than others. And, yeah. I mean, I wasn't popular by any stretch of the imagination, guys, at school. I was like a freaking loser, okay? Let's just put it out there. Especially in secondary school. I felt like in primary school... I was a bit more like, well, I don't want to say I was popular, but I feel like because I got on with the boys, because I had a lot of more like boy interests, that sort of helped my rankings in the social circles. But that didn't fly when you went to an all-girls secondary school anymore. You were suddenly weird. So that's how, you know, fame. It's a fickle fantasy, isn't it, fame? You're at the top, and then you suddenly get dropped into a new pond and you're nobody. I remember them saying that, like, when you're in year 6, you're at the top. By the way, the year 6 is like the final stage of primary school. You feel at the top of the pecking order, and all of a sudden you go back to being the small fish when you join secondary school. Oh, life. What a strange thing that is. Worst Christmas gifts, says Kevin. Christmas sweaters. Oh, interesting. Okay. Jamie says my brother's sister pranked me when I was 7 by switching my presents for potatoes. Oh, wow. Socks were the worst gift when you were a kid, but now it's the best thing ever. That is true. Avenger uses hello, everybody. Hello. Getting a keyboard for your birthday, says Fabio. That is a good present. I used to really, really be into like technology presents. So I would get like the VTech. Like I wanted to get like computers. Oh my God, I got the dog. The robot dog that goes... not canine, but it was like, so while my sisters were getting babies, like Tasha one Christmas, she got baby wee wee. Now, baby wee wee, for those of you who don't know, was a baby that had all the things and it weed, like, and you had to clean it up. Why? I never understood why people wanted babies. Like, I never wanted a baby. Oh, that just reminds me, another worse so I think I must have said this before, but because I used to get so excited when I opened my presents, my mum would make me open one present every hour on my birthday. Because when you're a kid, by the way, I'm not like, you know, being like showered with gifts over here. But when you're a kid, you invite the entire class to your birthday, right? So you would get presents from almost every kid in the class. So when it was my birthday, I'd have to do an hour. But it was the most disappointing thing when someone would have bought me a Barbie. I was like, I don't want no Barbies. And I'd be like, Tasha can have this. No, I have to wait another hour for another present. Yeah. So it was a hard enough life, wasn't it? The benches are finally yours. Yes, the benches at primary school. Someone threw a piece of cheese at me once. It wasn't very mature. Oh, how dare he? So, this was not on the show notes, by the way. I wanted to talk about Sonic Origins, god damn it. Let's do that. Oh, I just want to read guest user. My very best gift I've probably ever gotten was the PSVR. I was 19 at the time. I guess obviously got more pricey gifts, but you know the deal. The wow effect was real. Yeah, exactly. When you get that, I can't believe that this is my present. Oh, very exciting. So, speaking of games, let's go on to, again, the Hedgehog. He's back. Sonic Origins, which was a game that I just discovered existed like 2 days ago, but apparently been announced for a long time, I didn't know, is It's the game. It's the original. I'm classically trained in Sonic. Classically trained, certified. I've got it stabbed across my heart. I don't really, but maybe I should. Yeah, so let's go. Let's go to the internet and we can read it for reals. Come with me now on a journey through time and space to the world of the internet. The internet, come with me to the internet. Here we are by way of The Verge. Sonic Origins launches in June with remasters of 4 classic games. In the lead up to Sonic's 31st birthday, Sonic is 1 year younger than me. God damn it, do I feel old? Yeah, I'm older than Sonic. Of course I feel old, bro. So, let me just double check that this is all. It's all working in the wings. So what this is, everybody, it's the remasters collection of Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and Sonic CD. Now, I've not actually played Sonic CD, so I'm pretty excited. But don't expect straight ports from these Sega classics. Though the addition to the remastered visuals updated for today's consoles, Sonic Origins also includes new achievements, collectibles, animated shorts, and game modes, putting a fresh pair of sneakers on the old classics. Interesting. In Sonic Origins, you'll be able to choose to play in Classic Mode or Anniversary Mode. In Classic Mode, players will experience the game in their original glory and original aspect ratios. Thank you, I'm happy for that. Anniversary Mode offers a full screen experience along with infinite lives, so you don't have to worry about repeatedly getting crushed in that section in the chemical plant zone. Yes, I do know the place. Thank you, The Verge. I like this. It is offering up something for the players that want the original experience, and then for people that want to dip their toe in the water and try Sonic out, but not have to worry about the difficulty. Now, I want to do both. I think I want to start in Classic Mode and see if I can do it. Has the old girl got it? Can you teach an old dog old tricks that she once did? Can I relive the glory? I've always wondered. I've looked in the mirror deep in the heart of the night and wondered, Lucy, are you as good as when you were 8 years old? Can you do it? Can you reach the mountain? Can you grab the brass ring? Can you stand at the main event of WrestleMania? The confetti's coming down. You're the undisputed champion because you beat Sonic the Hedgehog 1 in one sitting. Can you do it again? I don't think I can, to be honest, but I'd like to try. God damn it, I'd like to try. Right, back to the article. None of that was written in the article in case you weren't reading. Sonic Origins lets you play as Sonic, Tails, or Knuckles throughout all 4 games, giving you the opportunity to beat Metal Sonic as Knuckles or fly through Green Hill Zone as Tails. While Sega has given fans umpteen bundles of the first 3 Sonic CD hasn't been part of it, blah, blah, blah. You can pre-order the game, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm excited. Should we have a little blast of the trailer? We don't need to hear it. Hearing's overrated. Oh, maybe we do need to hear it. I don't know why I sound like a backup track. I don't understand where these animations are coming from. Where does animations come into this? Is there a storyline happening? Oh, marble zone, marble guy. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so perfect standing there in Green Hill Zone, spin Labyrinth Zone. I love all the zones. Sonic 1 is where my heart's at. Now I'm wondering if they'll have the spin dash, because it is quite hard to play Sonic 1 without the spin dash once you become accustomed to the spin dash. This is interesting. I don't remember that zone. Now, the problem I'm guessing is that in Sonic 3, the music probably won't be there. For those of you who don't know, Michael Jackson, believe it or not, did the music for Sonic 3. And it's been like a contentious point for many, many years that you can't play. I think you can't get those games on the App Store because of the Michael Jackson music. I think it's the come on, doom. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, wow. And if you listen to them, you can hear like the Michael Jacksonisms, like or whatever, he does like. So yeah. Now I'm very excited for this. Now I have a question for you guys. I have a question. They mentioned achievements, trophies. Please, The Verge. We're PlayStation. We are PlayStation. What do you think? What do you think about the trophy list? Will it be one list to rule them all, or 4 separate lists for all 4 games? Now, I have a feeling that all 4, like a list for all 4 games, probably not going to happen. I think it might be one list for all of them. But what will that contain? Because my God, if there isn't a platinum in this game, how many times do I have to play a Sonic game? The original Sonics. I want to say to you guys, I want to be back on Locking It Down with Lucy in the future and say, hello, everybody. I have the platinum for the original Sonic. Do you know, my 8-year-old self didn't even know what a platinum was, but she goddamn be proud in that picture where she's she'd be like, I salute you, Lucy. Future Lucy, get that platinum. Now I'm wondering, is it going to be hard? I'm a bit nervous because I want a little bit of skill challenge. Like, will the game ask me to beat Sonic 1 in classic mode in 40 minutes? That's a possibility. They could do something. Sonic, by the way, notorious for having somewhat difficult trophies, ones that require you to practice and do the thing. So I'm wondering what it will be like, and I hope I can do it. If there's a platinum to be had, I want to have it. Nick's saying the best thing about Sonic is Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is really good in the film. Big fan. So I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Robert War is saying one list, I think. Jose saying one because the games aren't long. Yeah, one list, one plat, probably. That's fine. But you dislike speedruns. I dislike speedruns for games that don't need to be a speedrun. Why would I want to speedrun Uncharted when the game is about story? Why would I want to run past that? There is no story in Sonic. Not really. It's all understated. Sonic is about the speed running. All right? I'm not against the concept of speed running. I'm against it when it's shoehorned into games where it clearly doesn't belong. I never ever. Well, why not just watch my favourite film in ×2? Get it over with. What am I even bothering doing anything for if I just want to do it all fast? No, it's not the point. Not the point. Will you stream this game? Yeah, I might do. I like Sonic. No, I'm not going for Super Meat Boy. I've given up on that. Absolutely not. Maybe a game list or a collection. Yeah, what is these collectibles about? We're going to be playing Blue Sphere again. I didn't really want the Mega Drive collection because I didn't want to have to play everything else. But I only wanted to play Sonic. So last week I was talking to you guys about the movie and I had a real hankering to play a Sonic game. And I was thinking about playing Sonic Colors. But now I'm like, do I just wait for this game? Like, June isn't that far away. It's only like a month and a bit away. I guess I could still play Colors to, like, you know, get into the Sonic vibes. But will I be Sonic'd out? I don't think I could be Sonic'd out. It's like saying if Uncharted 10 was coming out and I wanted to play the other Uncharted, so I couldn't be Uncharted out because I love Uncharted, so it wouldn't happen. Maybe I should just buy Sonic Colors. It's only like 20 quid. Should I stop being stingy and just buy the game? I kind of feel like I need like a little like nibbly game to just play on the side. Like, you know, I've got like an hour. I can't really commit to Elden Ring because it's like, you know, 10 hours of your life whenever you sit down and play that. I need something. Do you have Mania? No, I do have Sonic Mania. Big fan of Sonic Mania. So I don't know if Sonic Colors was good though. I don't want to tarnish Sonic by playing it and then being like, what is this? Because Sonic Generations was fine. Like, I liked it. But I only like the classic levels. I don't like all this 3D running, you know, in ball. It's not great. Not for me. I don't know. Maybe. What about the pricing scandal for Sonic Origins' powerful rating? What's the pricing scandal? Let's go back here. It doesn't say what the prices are here. Oh, June 23rd is quite a long way away, actually. I don't know. Are they really expensive? And it is for. It doesn't really say what consoles. Can spend 100 hours on Elden Ring, but low light and highlight. It's both. Of course, it is both. So let's see. What are people saying? There's an argument that speedrunning games add a different challenge to the game. Not agreeing with it, but there's not. No, I agree. But I think certain games lend themselves to speedrunning more than other games. And Uncharted, my grievance is not with speedrunning. It's with speedrunning in the Uncharted games. It's not what it's for. It's not what it was made for. GTFO. Don't do it. Lucy, really off topic, but how do you play from that size of a screen from that far distance? It's meant to be good for your eyes, Blurred Pixel. I always thought. I thought you meant to. I used to sit notoriously close to the TV when I was a kid, like that. And then I had a book about my square eyes, and my grandpa would always tell me off. And then I had glasses, and you know, so that's how I try and train myself, so I'm not too, you know, I've got to protect the eyes, you know. So speaking of playing games, thank you for that segue, Blurred Pixel. What have I been playing? We're going to touch on it quickly because I'm still playing that Elden Ring. So I really like just dipping in and out of Elden Ring when I feel like, you know, it's time to go in. And what I really like about Elden Ring is it's like you could just make your own adventure. So I think I've beaten like 3 of the big bosses now, I think. And I haven't gone to the 3rd main area yet. But I kind of just like picking, as I said before, picking a spot on the map and just going like, you know what, I want to see what's over there, and then figuring it out. And so I went to this like, so I looked over there and I was like, what's over there? And what was over there? A whole new adventure to be had. Like, I was like, whoa, I went to this castle and there were these creepy hands. That freaked me I had the clip of me getting freaked out by the hands. There was like these hand things, there's monstrosities in this game. And then that led me on a whole other thing. And I was like, okay, well then I'm going to do this and this. And I really like how the game just sort of, you decide what it is you're going to do. Like, yeah, there is like a story happening, but you're also creating your own narrative, which I really enjoy. And then it's like, okay, well, I'll go speak to this person. And then someone was like, maybe you should come and see me over here. And then I went to this underground place and was like, well, what? So that was pretty cool. Now, someone asked me, do I grind when I play Elden Ring? And I was like, I just don't feel like grinding is necessary in Elden Ring. Like, it was definitely necessary in the past Dark Souls games. Like, if you wanted to, well, if you needed to level up, then you do have to go and start doing some grinding if you want to pay for something or whatever. I remember my best farming grinding spot in Dark Souls was when you go to Analondo, and those big, giant sort of guard people. You could get 1,500 souls off them, maybe more. So I just hack away at them and then build up my souls. But in this game, I don't feel the need to go and repeatedly kill somebody. So this is what I do. Okay, I go and explore, and then I notice that my souls now are I think I need about 19,000 to level up at where I'm at. So you're doing the thing, and it gets to like, danger zone. I'm at 1,500. It would be harsh to lose them. Like, now, I've been around the Souls game. I know the heartbreak of losing. I know, by the way, they're runes. I just call them souls. I know that, that heartbreak you feel of losing them. I know what's a good loss, what's the throwaway loss, and what's like a big loss. So let's say I'm on 1,500. I know I'm 4,000 away from leveling up. You don't go to a brand new zone, all right? This is when you've got that many runes and the big castle was there and it looks like boss time is around the corner. Don't be silly. Don't go do the boss. This is what I do. Here's a trick from old Uncle Lucy. Don't know why I'm an uncle, sure. You go back to another area of the map, an easier area, and just look for an adventure there, because I don't think I've done everything. So I'll just go back to like Limegrave and just have a wander about somewhere else. And, before you know it, you've got your souls out of some easy, it's less risky, but you haven't grinded. You've just gone on a little sub-adventure. Encore not. Yeah. And then you've got enough to, bolster yourself or get the points in, and you're good to go. Now, I also want to just show you guys this quickly. We're going to go to rate my Elden Ring stats. I said, rate my stats, come back to the internet and rate my stats. So you could all laugh at me and how rubbish I am. So, here we are. This is a picture I took of my TV off my phone. Ooh! Oh, it's getting a little crazy. Oh, please stop, I'm making myself nauseous. So I'm level 57 right now. I didn't note down how long I've been playing, but I think I've been playing for like 45 hours or something like that. That's where I'm at. 19,000 runes is what I need. So as you can see, big points into vigor, my health. Mind, not so much. I'm a dumb person. Endurance big because I want to make sure I'm doing the moves. Now this is where I always get sort of caught up. Strength versus dexterity. I know that they're different, but they feel the same. Like sometimes. Now I'm a thief character, I think, and I like having my curved weapon, which I believe is dexterity. But then you also need to have some strength if you're going to do some big points, I suppose. I've got some intelligence. Mind is actually 4 FP. I should probably put more into that. Intelligence for magic. Now, as you can see here, I'm dabbling into some faith because I picked up some items that I want to try out. But whether I'll ever try them out, I don't know. Now I've got arcane. Why have I got arcane? I don't think I'm ever going to do any arcane. So there you go. As you can see, it's a muddled mess. Jack of all trades, master of none. I'm sure someone is going to watch this and be like, you idiot. But this is how I always play the Souls games, all right? I don't know what I'm doing. Quality build, who knows? Who knows what's happening? I just go with what I feel like when I start leveling up. I'm like, let's put something into that. Things like dexterity gives a bit more into weapon damage. Really? Interesting. What is the max level? There is no max level PS3 gaming. The leveling just keeps on going, but there are soft caps. So there'll be a point where, say, I can only speak for the old Souls games. So in like Dark Souls or Bloodborne, for instance, when you get to like level 30 in health, for instance, or vigor, you hit the soft cap, which means that you start getting less reward from that. So like if I put my points into Vigorette now, then maybe I'll go up by like 10 points. But when you hit the soft cap, it might only be like 5 or 4 points. And then you hit the cap where you're starting to get like 1 point. So you're not getting, you depleting rewards or whatever it's called. So, see, I never read the weapon scales, Harpo. But you can never stop leveling. It never stops. You could be level 1,500, I'm sure. And then at that point, everything becomes trivial because you probably max out everything anyway. So, I don't know. I feel like I probably just make this game infinitely more harder for myself. So I just don't really know what I'm doing. But that's the way I've always played Souls games. And I don't know if I can be bothered to change. So there we go. Rate my stats. Unsure. At first I thought it was a weird scan. What's happening? Ultrasound. I can't remember what I did. Right, so that... I actually had a different topic I also wanted to talk about quickly. To go back with the trophy talks. Do you have a favourite boss yet? Godric was pretty cool, I suppose. But I don't think I've done enough to really know. Or have a favourite, well, there's lots of mini bosses and side bosses and stuff, but I don't think I found one that was like, that was cool. But the big bosses are normally like the coolest ones. But sorry, I just want to go back to the trophy talk quickly. So, speaking of trophy lists, reverse segue. I've been listening to podcasts a lot more recently. I used to listen to podcasts like all the time, but I stopped during the pandemic. I just felt like I needed music. So I've been doing like these long walks to work, and I've been listening to the podcast in that time. Now, I listen to a lot of Sacred Symbols. Shout out to Sacred Symbols, big fan of that show. And one of the conversations they were talking about was Colin Moriarty and his team. They make video games, small sort of indie titles. And they're doing something interesting. Now, they're really into trophies, by the way. So with their games, I think it's fascinating hearing about them as fans of trophies, but also now making a game, having to make trophies. If I could write in, I'd ask that question. So they've got a game that's already come out, but I think they're remastering it, called Perils of Baking Super something or other. I'm not really sure. It's like a 2D side scroller. I don't know. It's not the type of thing I would probably play. Anyway, they've said that they're doing something interesting with trophies, which I'm not sure if it's been done before. And obviously, the Locking It Down with Lucy audience, we do enjoy a trophy or not. So what they've decided to do is, there's two versions of the game. There's the PS4 version and the PS5 version. Now, the game itself is a pretty simple 2D side scroller, so there's not much of a difference in the version. It's literally just whether it's the PS4 one or the PS5 one. The games are pretty much identical to what they're saying. But they can have separate trophy lists, and if you buy the game, you get both versions anyway, so there's no difference. So they've decided to make two separate trophy lists. One that's for PS4 and one that's for PS5. And the way they've done it is they've made the PS4 trophy list very simplistic and easy, so you can go and just do it. And the PS5 one is going to be really difficult. So if you want an easy platinum, you play the PS4 version. If you want a challenging platinum, you play the PS5 version. Now, I'm going to be having my eyes on this. I'm going to be looking all over PSN profiles, scouring, because I'm interested, all right? I remember I was on that podcast with Platinum Bro and Joel, and they were like, oh, the trophies are too easy these days. Are you going to play Perils of Baking on PS5? I'd love to see if the people will step up to the challenge. Will they actually play a hard, and try and get a hard platinum? I'm curious. Personally, if it was me, what would I do? I don't know. It depends. I've got to like the game, so maybe I'd be a wimp too. It's hard to say until you're put in the position, If you're that thing where you're the person who's got to pull the train, are you going to kill one person or the whole train? It's easy to speculate when you're sitting here, but when you're at the station, different story. The challenge is to get the PS5 console. That is very true. So there's no difference in the versions, both... Well, I'm pretty sure, James Miller, that that's what they were saying, because the game is very simplistic, just like Nintendo-esque side-scrolling game. Like, it's pixel art. There's no real difference. So I thought that was a really interesting concept. So you get two plats for the price of... Well, yeah, you get two separate trophy lists for the price of one. It's up to you which one you do and which one you'll get the platinum for. So I think it's very interesting if it will happen. Like, let's say, for instance, that the next big update... So let's say The Witcher 5... The Witcher 3... That's not come out yet, the PS5 version. What if that came out with a totally different trophy list that was now, like, super hard? And they're like, well, you want to get the platinum, play the PS4 version. Would that cause a ruckus? Would people go crazy. I don't know. I find it very interesting, but I do really like the innovation in the trophy scene based on that. Let's see. I want to hear some of your thoughts. Robert War saying that's interesting. Average user says, "Are hard platinum still a thing?" That's the thing. They're bringing it back. They're bringing it back. Average user. Seems like devs are going for easy now. Well, that's why I'm curious. Do the people want? There's no auto pop, Jose. You've got to play it twice if you want the platinums. All right. So that's why I'm going to be interested to see if the people are going to put their money where their mouth is. You want a hard platinum. They're offering you one. But will people just wimp out and get the PS1? Now, of course, the stats will be skewed, I guess, because as people are pointing out, you know, it's hard to find a PS5. So that probably will make the stats lower. But yeah, I'll be very, very curious to keep my eye on that one. I think it's a cool idea. And you can only really do it at this turn of the console. You can't really do it forever. The problem with AAA devs do not care about trophies. They just make a few story leveling ones and kill a few things and call it a day. Gone are the days of the hard PS3. Yeah, PS3. Ah, man, I was thinking about this on the train the other day. The PS3 games were notoriously hard trophies. Like the dawn of trophies. Whew! What a time to be a trophy hunter. That really tested your mettle. Now it is a lot more lax. So I just don't know if I have it in me to get some of those platinums that I used to get. Like they were tough. Maybe I should go back to the PS3 and try and see if I could get one. Have you played Dino Crisis Net? No, of course not. It's only been a week. Why not give a different trophy list based on difficulty you choose in the game? I don't think that's possible because the trophy lists are tied to the version. So you can't just, you know, swap it out. You've got to, and I think they're going to make some like hard ones, like get everything, complete the game without being hit, like stuff like that. Whereas the PS4 version will be like complete the level, stuff like that. The Witcher 3 upgrade has been postponed. They are committing to remastering the game instead. Oh, okay. Well, that told me. Unlucky 13 says Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal had somewhat different trophy lists. The story trophies were the same, but but the vanilla game was quite much hard. Yeah, it was harder. So yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that is true. It has kind of been done before, but I've never seen it done like that. So yeah, that was just some food for thought for you. Right, before I need to now prepare. What about Xbox? I don't know anything about Xbox. Phil Spencer, what are you doing? Want to come on the show? Talk to me about Xbox? Change my mind. Someone get him. All right, so before we head to the end of the show, which I will be doing my eating challenge, my food challenge, we'll flip it over. I need to just do some prep and some setup. So, Lucy, what do you think of all these greatest hits re-releases yet again? I personally hate them. I would like to know if you think the same. I don't know. I think they're there for the people that want them. I mean, you don't have to buy it. I mean, if they released Uncharted 2 again, would I buy it? Perhaps. I mean, I'm a sucker. There's certain games that I would buy over and over again just because... Here's a problem, actually, before we get to this. Here's a problem I have. Would I buy... the sex bombs. Would I buy a game again if there were no trophies? That is the problem. And I don't think I would. Like, if they remastered Uncharted 2 and there was no trophies, no platinum, I don't know if I'd care. I mean, it's not like I wouldn't care, but I wouldn't feel that impetus to do it. That is so awful to say. But it's the thrill of earning the trophies again and doing it again that helps me buy the game again. Like, for instance, if I had Dark Souls... See, Dark Souls is another game that I really love playing again. Would I have even played Mass Effect again? I would have forgotten how much I loved Mass Effect if the remasters didn't come out and I didn't get to play them again. It's a real problem, everybody. It's a serious issue. No trophies, no game, no chance. Yeah, it's a tough one. Would you buy the game for a second time? Well, I've bought quite a few games for a second time, like all these remasters that have come out. So I have been known to do it. I probably wouldn't buy it at full price a second time. That's the difference. I've bought Vice City like a billion times. So yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, all these repackaged games with the red label that covers the no. I'm not much of a collector in that sense. Anyways, right, the show is running long. Let's throw it over to the lunar logs whilst I prepare for the final challenge. Let's look straight ahead. Okay. Right, well, catch up.
Is it, Imogen?
Very good, isn't it?
Once we went in the house and settled down, and you were in the go back.
This way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tackle.
You got it.
Oh, she got it. She got it. Go, go. Oh.
I wonder if that lead-to is still there. Someone takes it down.
Here she goes. Can you make the jump, Imogen? Can you make the jump? Oh! Oh! That's Lucy over there. Thick. Oh.
Did you have a bucket of water?
No.
You can't leave that alone.
Oh, there were so many. That one is coming.
Yes, I
Who's
do.
wearing his earrings?
What did it say? What did it say? I like it. Nanny used to say, oh, look, they're walking on their high heels. Especially pigs don't look like they're walking on high heels.
This is it, but it's Monday.
Yeah, but it's like a
Going away for the weekend.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, when I was like, I'm seeing how far the park goes up there. In Gilbert's Pit.
You can do that in a gym. You come tumbling down from there. No, it's locked. You can see it locked on the other side.
I can't hear it from the coming this way. Yeah. There you go. There it goes. The A49.
But they are sad people.
Sorry, the end of that clip always makes me laugh. So, Jose was asking where those clips come from. My brother, what he does is he just records and presses the pause function on his phone. So that's how you get those sort of like jump cut things. He just like presses the record, pauses it, then unpauses it throughout the adventure. So that's how that happens. But now it is time for the food challenge, which is going to be, how many of Jacob's finest cream crackers, other crackers are available, can I eat within 3 minutes? So I was talking about how I become obsessed last week with watching food challenges. Now I've actually become obsessed with watching people go on the slingshot, that slingshot ride, you know, the one that goes, "Poof." I can't stop watching compilations, but that's this week's addiction. Last week's addiction was food challenges. So I'm going to see how many I can do without taking any water. Now, I love cream crackers, by the way. I eat these all the time by myself. Oh, obviously by myself, by themselves, like without any butter. These are great. I'll always bring cream crackers to a party. I always used to. People are like, cream crackers, what are you doing? People lapped them up later on in the evening. 7? Oh my God. Now, I went for the finest. So let's have a look. Oh, I love the cracker crumbs. Cracker crumbs are the best. Right, let's give this an open. Oh God, no, I can't be a competitive eater. I actually can't. I'm not very good at eating. Oh no, it's gonna get messy. All right. Lucy versus food for the final. Oh, I love crackers so much. Like, that's what I'm saying. This is a great challenge. I just want to see if I can do it. I don't know if it's better or worse. Oh, to have a drink beforehand. Or is that preferably with clean hands? Oh, look at that. Right. I'm going to get a healthy amount out to start. Because you know what? We've got to be positive. I don't want to get a cracked one. I want to get... Don't worry, there will be a timer. In fact... Oh, wrong thing, wrong thing. That's how many people are watching. Oh, 64 people are watching me about to eat cream crackers. How wonderful. Oh, got to move this down a bit. Hang on. Bear with me. Now is it like that? Are we in? We're just about in. Right, that'll do, donkey, that'll do. Okay, so let me just grab a good selection here. Oh, 3 minutes is a long time, yo. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you people. This ain't gonna be pretty. So I apologize in advance because if I want to step up to the challenge, I want to step up to the challenge, okay? There they all are. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get me going. Can I get 6? Now, I'm not even going to look at myself in the confidence monitor because I don't want to know how gross it's going. You think I need more? More? If I need more, I've got the side caveat here so I can get out the thing. Okay, do I take a drink beforehand? Man versus... It's human versus food. Try not to choke, though. Choke? Well, if I do choke, we all know what to do. We just bash ourselves against that wall. My dad taught me that on day 1. All right, we're fine. Right. Guys, like I said, I've been training for this all my life. I've been eating cream crackers since you were creaming your pants. All right? Let's go. What did I tune in for? I'm about to try and eat as many cream crackers as possible in 3 minutes. Right. The teeth, the tongue, the lips. I do get a bit of a jaw. Sorry, this is probably a bit weird, but I'm just doing this for me right now. I've got to prepare. Okay. No, I'm not drinking any water in between. No, there's no water now. Water is done. All right, Sonic will help me. All right, should we start the clock? All right, that's... Sorry, I just want to see what happens. Okay, so we press start. All right, here we go. The cream cracker challenge. Can I do it? Is she going to do it at SummerSlam? I sometimes it happens. I dislocate my not dislocate, but it goes out of place. Right. Oh my god, I can't believe how bad this is. I feel really nervous, even though I want to do is eat some crackers. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Put your bets in now. Let's go. Oh my god, it's quite hard. I'm trying to do it fast. This is great quality content. I'm sure. No. If the thing is flowing, that's a difficult bit. How many did I do? Oh my god, my jaw fatigue. I want to get one more done. Come on. It's my jaw, man. I kill him. Mm. Oh. 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 What am I doing now? Oh my god. I think I had one left. I'd say that was what, 4.5? I don't really think I could count 5. Whoa. I wasn't expecting my jaw to hurt so much. Oh my god. That was painful. It was. Wow, it's up here. The pain is here. I think what happened was I went all in with the first cracker. I don't think that's the way to go. Whoa, I should have done some jaw exercises. Also, oh man, look at this. I've also got to clean up after myself. Look at that. I've just got I'm full of crumbs. And now the only person who's going to clean it up is me. You're in prep. I'm not doing that again. Ah. Whew. Well, there we go. That was my can't wait to watch that back myself as well. This time, Virtual Woman has won. Need to pace yourself. Yeah, I did pretty good. Pace myself. There's no pacing when you've got a time limit. Anyway, I think that's about wraps up today's edition of Locking It Down with Lucy. I don't think I can speak anymore. I need to talk like this because I can't really move my jaw. What did they think was happening elsewhere? And I was like, started making some weird noises. But there we go. Thank you, everybody, for watching today's edition. I don't know what the record is. Something for the show. I did 4.5 at least. I got 5 in my mouth at least. You're crazy for doing that. Well, that's the thing. That was the hard part, the chewing and the swallowing. Right, so before we go, let's look in on the poll. If you haven't voted on the poll yet, please drop your votes in now. Well, I haven't even drunk any water yet since doing it. I've just started talking and blabber-mouthing on. Hang on. Okay, poll ends now. Which of the following are you most likely to be when meeting someone? Let us see if the Locking It Down with Lucy crew, what they're about. At 3%, flakes. Boo the flakes. I'm sorry, unless you're in an ice cream. Great. 19% are late. 27% are right on time, but with a whopping 50%. You are early people. Praise be the early people. Thank you to all 162 of you that voted. I have been Lucy. I have created a mess. I might eat this last cracker though. No, I shouldn't. My jaw will hurt. I do want to eat it though. Thank you for watching today's show. Thank you for the mod duties, for Luke and Corey for bobbing in. I'm gonna take a break, and I'll see you all next week for another edition of Locking It Down with Lucy. Until then, don't do this. Hang on, I just want to say something quickly. Disclaimer. I just told people don't do it, but what made me do it? I feel like that was weird when I watched other people be like, don't do it. I'm like, well, you're just a regular person too, right? Anyways, thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a lovely weekend and a sound week. It's gone to my brain. And I shall see you all next week. B+ player. All right, goodbye.